All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Seattle Seahawks. We're about halfway through the regular season, and they're sitting at 5-2 right now. They're actually number one in the NFC West. They've won 5 out of their last 6 football games. And what's so crazy is, and I think a lot of Seahawks fans would agree with this team has not even hit the tip of the iceberg, both offensively nor defensively. This team is finally getting healthy. More specifically, their offensive line is getting fully healthy. Now, a couple of days ago, the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks made a trade. Now, the package for Leonard Williams was a little bit steep to some. 2024 second round pick, a 2025 fifth round pick. But one thing you have to keep in mind, the Seattle Seahawks do have an extra 2024 third round draft pick from this past year's draft day. Now, when we take a Leonard Williams, he's 29 years old, but he's a playmaker. The dude is a playmaker, and you need playmakers to win you not only football games, but more importantly and more specifically, playoff football games. Now, what I love about Leonard Williams is this. He's versatile. The dude can line up anywhere, and when you pair him up with a defensive coach like Pete Carroll, this guy wants to win. He wants to win. And just like the addition of Frank Clark, these are phenomenal culture pieces. I don't need Frank Clark and I don't need Leonard Williams to give me 20 combined sacks in the regular season. What I need these two guys to do is simply set the tone, set the culture, work hard, show off, or not show off, but kind of, give off to the younger players, the younger guys on the defensive side, just kind of lead the way, right? Just simply put it simply, be a leader, right? You just want them to be a leader. Now, when we take a look at Seattle, they're 21.1% pressure rate. That is 15th in the NFL. But actually, before we get any further into tonight's video, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. We do post a couple of Seahawks videos every single day. Guys, I'm about to buy this Devin Witherspoon jersey. I'm going to go with a medium. I cannot wait for it. Thank you guys so much for the support this season, last season. I love you guys so much. If you try and get this video to 250 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. Now, I actually have not seen many Giants fans say Leonard Williams is washed, but if you're like a random NFL fan, people are saying he's washed. I kind of like Julian Love's way younger than Leonard Williams, but I will say this. What most Giants fans are critiquing with this trade is they're just kind of shocked that they were able to get the compensation that they were able to get. Now, when we take a look at comparison, like San Francisco got Chase Young for a freaking third rounder, it's like, I kind of prefer Chase Young over Leonard Williams, but I still love the move nonetheless. Now, my point is, Julian Love, former New York Giant, and actually, Leonard Williams has a ton of former teammates on this roster. Point is, we don't need him to do anything crazy. I don't need him to be the 30 quarterback hit, 11 sack guy he was many years ago. At the end of the day, the dude is a playmaker. And when we take a look at the Seattle Seahawks defense, they started quite slow. However, they're giving up just 20 points per game. They're top 11 in the National Football League. Their defensive statistics are beautiful. They are ranked 5th in the National Football League in defensive sacks. They are the 5th best rushing defense in the National Football League as well. And when we take a look at that secondary, we got Rick Woolen back. Devin Witherspoon is making just a crazy immediate impact. I mean, the dude is literally, and I know Seahawks fans see this as well. I know we say it all the time. The dude loves to hit, and I cannot reiterate the point. Just having guys like Devin Witherspoon, having guys like Bobby Wagner, now you got Frank Clark, now you got Leonard Williams. These guys want to compete. They want to compete. Nobody here is playing for a contract. Devin Witherspoon's a freaking rookie, and he's putting his body on the line. This is the football. This is the brand of football, the hard-hitting, smash-mouth defense that I was born and raised watching and loving. It reminds me, and I know Seahawks fans have heard this all goddamn year, it reminds me of the Legion of Boom era. It really does. When we take a look at the defense, it's just littered with talented players. They have stars. They have quality rookie talent. They have quality just depth talent. I've got Bobby Wagner. I've got Jordan Brooks. Julian Love has done a phenomenal job this season as well. I've got Quandre Diggs, Devin Witherspoon, Jaron Reed, Jamal Adams is back and healthy. Rick Woolen is back. Tremont Jones, the big-time free agent splash in Wosu. Trey Brown's had a phenomenal season. Like, the defense is money. And when we go back to last season, the Seattle Seahawks defense was nowhere close to what they are right now. Yes, they had a ton of talent, but that's why you went out there, you got Vermont Jones. That's why you went out there, you brought back Jaron Reed. You brought back Bobby Wagner. This is why you drafted Devin Witherspoon. This is why you just picked up Frank Clark. This is why you just picked up Leonard Williams. They're just simply littered with talent. Now, when we take a look at the offensive side of things, it's hard to not get excited. I know the statistics aren't great with, like, Geno Smith, for example, too many turnovers. In my two nitpicks with the Seattle Seahawks, there's too many penalties and there's too many turnovers. Penalty-wise, they've got 51 on the season. That's 21st in the National Football League. Now, Geno Smith, he's got 6 interceptions on the season. However, he's thrown for 235 yards per game. They are 5-2. He's got a completion percentage of about 68%. Geno Smith has still been perfectly fine. He's still an above average QB. It's kind of funny now, we're like 6 weeks into the regular season. There were so many naysayers saying that Geno Smith's 30 touchdown, 11 interception season when he won Comeback Player of the Year last year. It's kind of funny how many people thought that was just random, completely random. It's just a random thing. I can't think of a better word to put it. I guess like a perfect storm. Seahawks fans know Geno Smith can play. Is he the best quarterback in the National Football League? No. But is he a winner, or is he rather a quarterback who can get you wins? Can he make throws when he needs to make throws? Absolutely. And you give him guys like DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. We're starting to see JSN, and he looks so much more comfortable. They're starting to finally implement him into this offense at a higher rate, simply because the offensive line is getting extremely healthy. And that is also another thing that needs to be noted when we're taking a look at rushing stats, when we're taking a look at Geno Smith stats. The offensive line, man, for the entire season, all the way up until this upcoming Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens, has been injured. I mean, they're missing tackles. They're missing everybody. So they're getting healthy for the second half of the season. You've got a difficult schedule. I won't disagree with people there. But I've got Kenneth Walker had a phenomenal game against the Cleveland Browns. Zach Charbonnet averaged 8.6 yards per carry. Kenneth Walker averaged 8.2 yards per carry. The Seattle Seahawks rushing, they're 21st in the league. A healthy offensive line is going to go an extremely long way. So the point of this, I'm not worried about the defense in any way, shape, or form, with or without Frank Clark, with or without Leonard Williams. I think the defense is absolutely money. Yes, they start slow. I feel like they typically do start defenses. Teams just start slow, right? Season moved to 18 games, or 17 regular season games, 18-week season. You get the point. 3 preseason games. Teams are resting their starters. And it takes some time to get the offensive line going and the offense going in general. Now I've got a healthy offensive line. I've got Geno Smith. I've got DK, Tyler Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. I've got JSN, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, Jake Bobo. I've got studs on the tight end room. Very underrated tight end room. We've got a 3-headed monster. We talk about it all the time. They're a versatile, talented football team. This is a double-digit win team. Now, the schedule is not pretty, but they're going to win some football games. This is a double-digit win team, and that's really the point of this video. Watch out for the Seattle Seahawks. We've been saying it all season, but a lot of people like to point at the schedule and be like, they're playing weak teams. You're about to be aware of this in the next 8-9 regular season games that this team has left. So that's it for tonight, man. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. We will see you